You know what it is? It's like whether or not you're me or you. If you can think about somebody as me, then you're good. But if it's constantly like you or that other person or something, and you really believe there is a separation between you and another person, then it becomes a real problem.
Yo, it's late at night. You and me, we're in the woods. There it is, a bear eating at our goods. It's eating all of our rations. What a fashion. Gonna go and start the head bashing with a chair, which happened to be real near. So I picked it up, started waving in the air. I think ultimately it's a issue of we're just fearful of each other.
Yeah.
Beyond race.
Yeah.
That's just one level of it. But really we're just afraid of each other. That's
definitely
the bigger picture.
Definitely. You mean, when you say each other, do you mean humans? You don't know what it takes to be a rock star, 'cause you're too busy sipping on Capri Sun, y'all. Get that purple drink and it's good. Tastes like wood, but it's all good. I think about race as like this idea that separates us from reality. It's just one more thing that separates us from enjoying things.
In the woods,
Honeycombs!
in the woods, y'all. We in the woods, y'all. In the woods, y'all. In the woods, y'all. We in the woods, y'all. We in the woods, y'all. In the woods, y'all. In the woods, y'all. In the motherfucking woods, y'all. Woods, y'all. I think it's possible that a person cannot see race.
Yeah. Yeah. Because race is an idea. Do you see me as a white person right now? I didn't know what skeet meant. Apparently it means something. I didn't know that, but now I do. Learn something every day. You know, I'm not thinking about how your speaker is black.
Handcuff on my wrist every time I do this. Every time I speak, it's all about who gets to take me up on my word and make sure that I don't flip the bird to children as I'm driving by. I'm an asshole. What are you, a nice guy?
How do you have a conversation with somebody if you're constantly thinking about this one idea?
I don't know. I found ways to do it.
SNOOPDOG, hate that fucker, he can go eat my meat. He's not that good anyway, coming up short with rail on the back play. Don't even think anybody cares. Everybody sees his face, not theirs. What does that mean? So does that mean that you're a racist?
Yeah, I think black people most black people are racist. I think black people are seriously racist, and you know, it's a defense mechanism. It's also how we learn. I mean, for a good 300 years,
culturally taught.
That's how people communicated with this racism.
And that's what I was saying before.
That's why we become racist.
It's just what we're taught.
Yeah. I just think it's hard for black people to see beyond race. It would be nice to, but I think it's virtually impossible.
Do black people forget about race when they're hanging out with each other?
Hells yeah! And I'm thinking about how insecure I feel if I don't make a rhyme. So I keep going until I make up the time in which I was just thinking about myself, lost in my ego. Damn, I need some help.
All right, so the question is, what is wrong with people saying all black people talk in theaters then?
What's wrong with it?
If we say a majority, would it be worse if it was a majority?
Because no one person will ever know if it's a majority or a minority.
So it'd be less offensive if like somebody did a
survey,
like a 30 year survey.
If someone did a survey, a 30-year survey, and found out the percentage of black people talking movie,
black people.
You could say 63.3. You could say most, and then you could say most black people, and I'd be like, okay, and I'd be fucking ashamed.
According to the survey.
Huh?
Then you like get real scientific about it. According to the Bloomquist survey, it's 56.2%. But according to the Rehnquist survey, it's 63.7%. Unlike you, I like to go to Jamba Juice, get myself a drink or a smoothie or two. It's not what you think, that's a drink.
White people are frightened when black people pass them by in the street.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. Gotta be safe.
What do you mean you gotta be safe?
Gotta be safe.
Every black person
they're gonna hurt me.
So you guys, am I a non-threatening black male? If I was walking in the street, would you be threatened?
I don't know. There is definitely cultural racism. I would say that we have been trained to feel instinctively fear from a black person.
You've been trained?
Walking in the street, yes.
You feel like you've been trained? Who trained you to feel
Just
fear?
the media. Just the media. It's there.
I'm all over the place. I'm not consistent. Narration's boring and insistent on putting words together and making them rhyme and trying to get them right on time.
How much of this is really, you know, racism, or how much of this is really just a person being cautious? So it's not all black people. It's really, I guess it's not black people at all. It's like these signature things that have been associated with black people.
So if black people follow a set guide of standards, then they are not a threat. But if they,
stop! No.
That's what you said. You said if black people follow a certain standard.
I hate this whole conversation.
Why do you hate this conversation?
It's not nice.
Oranges, grapes, apples, oat crepes, in a little thin little paste, little kind of syrup, mix it all around, put it in our mouth till it goes downtown and makes me feel sugary sweet, because the sneakers on my feet are also neat, they're treats, and sometimes I pee in my sheets. Oops, didn't mean to admit that. White people like casserole.
I hate fucking casserole.
Quiche.
I hate quiche.
Squash.
Oh, I hate squash. Especially like cooked squash.
Okay.
It's too mushy.
Sandwiches.
I love sandwiches.
Mayonnaise.
No. Well, mayonnaise is delicious. But but it's unhealthy. We intersperse our raps throughout the whole conversation.
Yeah, no, definitely.
That's awesome. Like, they'll just punctuate shit. We've been staring at this screen for a long time. I'm really wondering whose fault it is that we're not moving on. Is it you?
No, it could be you.
No, you're Luigi, remember? Oh, it was me.